Tonight on Crash Time, we're going to show you how to mount a heavy-duty spare tire bracket on the front of your 1979 Westfalia. So the reason they call this a heavy-duty bracket is it actually has these extra arms to help hold the weight of the tires. Now, I didn't see very much information online at all, and what I gathered is it's supposed to support on the bumper. I did a dry fit here. I thought putting 2 bolts through here through my bumper looked kind of ugly, so I was planning or thinking that I could do something like this, have it resting on the bumper support. However, I did do a dry fit with the tire on, and that's why the license plate's already removed. When I did the dry fit, the tire actually is just touching the bumper, so if I had done it underneath, it wouldn't have fit. So I do need to mount it like so. And again, why it's heavy duty, you drill holes through. These have threaded inserts in the back, so you'll get a bolt. So instead of just a bracket into this sheet metal, you actually have some metal behind, and the additional weight being supported by the bumper. So we'll go ahead and get this lined up in center, mark our holes, and then we'll move to the inside and remove kick panels so that we can drill through and make sure we're not drilling into anything. Another thing I actually liked about this bracket was in dry fitting, I've noticed I don't have to remove the emblem, which I know seems silly because the emblem is going to be completely hidden by the tire. However, I'll know it is still under there. And I can use the emblem to perfectly center it. Now, some people out there might be going nuts or cringing that I'm going to drill holes into the front of our bus here, but this knows, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's some Bondo cracking there, there's some Bondo cracking here, there's some damage, and we're going to be doing a nose replacement at some point. I'm hoping that's not for a few years. We want to get the 64 up and going first, finish the paint job and whatnot on that one. So in the meantime, I know I'm going to be replacing this nose, this skin, so I don't mind drilling a few holes in it, and it's going to give me a compartment inside where I can put extra tools and whatnot because the tire was inside the vehicle. So you can see I put a lot of time and effort into that, but I am drilling holes into the front. Even though I am replacing it, I do want to make sure that they are right. So we have changed our first mark. I'm happy with our second set there, so I'm going to move inside, remove the kick panels, make sure I'm not drilling into anything important or anything at all for that matter. And then we will install the brackets. Now that we're inside the vehicle, this is the kick panel I was referring to, so we will pull that out just enough that we can see. Okay, enough that we can see. Completely removed the passenger side, so it looks like we should be pretty free and clear. There's bit of foam there, but yeah, looks good. Now we'll just go ahead and remove the other side and then drill our holes. And since it's a rather large drill bit, I'm going to get my hammer and punch a small dimple right in the middle of the dots I made, just to give the drill a guide and I don't slip. Okay, so I got my hammer and punch, line it up right in the center. Now you don't want to whack it too hard and dent the whole front panel of your bus. You're just trying to give the drill enough of a divot to stay in and get started. Okay, so now we drill. Line your drill up with your divot. You can see the body fill I was talking about there. Okay, so now Sean is inside the vehicle. He's holding the bracket. So as I mentioned, I'm going to put a little bit of silicone, not a lot. Just our tip was clogged. I'm going to use my finger. It's going to be the nicest, but it's just to give us a little bit of extra seal so that water doesn't come in. Okay. And you have that bottom one lined up. Okay, you turn that to the top.
Can you see it?
No?
You're only raising it?
Should be like a 70-degree angle almost. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to see it. Keep going. More. Okay. It's awesome that I tried to do this by myself. That was no way gonna happen. Okay, if you want to move to the other side and then I'll tighten those up. Okay, so you're doing the bottom one first. Yeah, a bit more towards driver's side. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Okay, up a hair. Okay, now it's moved. So you have to lift it up.
Okay.
Okay, driver towards driver again. Pull back, more. Okay, up a hair. I got my scribe here actually. Let me, okay, if you can hold that tight right there. Okay, so we got that one.
So there's foam there, do you have to punch it just so you can see it come up?
I don't see foam where it is, so
Oh, okay.
okay, go a bit more towards passenger side. Yeah, oh, too far, back. Okay. It's not there, I don't think. Okay, it's definitely there now.
Say.
Oh. Got a little bit of silicone squeezing out. Good sign. It's quite cold out here. My hands are frozen.
Keep a bit of silence during the struggle, so. I like to keep a little bit of silence during some of the struggles to keep the footage. In order to bag, like on the tire too.
Clean off the excess silicone. So that's how you install a heavy-duty spare tire bracket on the front of your 79 Westfalia. As I mentioned, we looked everywhere, couldn't find any information how this bracket actually gets installed. It has to sit on the bumper, even if you think that looks ugly, you want it tucked underneath, the tire will not fit, so this is the way it has to be done. So we will now fit the tire. So there's multiple reasons I wanted the heavy duty bracket over your standard front bracket, and that was, well, one of them is I wanted the tire to face outward instead of inward, so I could put a hubcap on it. I think that gives it a better look. Two is you always see pictures and people seem to be climbing and sitting on, and I've got young kids, so I don't want to bend the nose, I wanted it to be nice and solid. And thirdly, there's not a lot of material between me and the outside world if I get in a collision, so I figured moving the tire up here give me a bit more protection. It's my airbag, and it gives me a storage compartment inside, as I mentioned earlier, that I'm going to put all my tools and spare parts in. So give me real estate inside, adding a bit of safety. So there it is, complete. Hubcap on the front, that's the look we were going for. We've also ordered an accessory, a camping bag from Just Campers when we go camping. It's another travel storage compartment for your bus. They recommend wood. You can bring your camp wood in it. You can bring your wet gear home, keep them out of the bus. So yeah, more features that you can use the spare tire for. Alright, and here's one final shot showing you everything back together. So we tightened the wheel bolts, we left hubcap on, put the license plate back on, and we put on the cover because we had it. Not sure this is the way we would keep it, but we had it and we wanted to give it a try, so there it is. Thanks for watching.